Good morning, y'all. Welcome to my platform. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for all the happy birthday wishes to my mom. I appreciate y'all. That means a lot. We had a great time. It was great to have all but one of her siblings there, and it was really something. My grandmother was there. Everybody was there. Well, not everybody was there, but everybody who lives here was here. So that was always a good thing. Not everybody could come because it was last minute, but it was actually cool to be able to get everybody together that could come. So it was really a great time. We wanted to get something to eat. And they sung her happy birthday. She had a blast. 71 years. And I'm thank God I have my mom because not everybody has their mother. Some people lost their mothers in multiple different ways. Some people were adopted. Some people their mothers weren't exactly the best and they didn't have the best relationship with their mother, and I just thank God that I was one of those people that did. So I'm blessed about that. So happy birthday, mom. But thank y'all. But let's get into these Country Wayne skits. Ernestine, please stop playing dumb. You know exactly what your mama talking about. You know full godforsaken well who James and Trey are. And you know exactly what they're talking about. They asked you about the money. And you mean to tell me you can't put two and two together to figure out that your mama got the money? Your mama went and got a $5,000 thing that she needed, and I thank God she gets what she needs. But at least she ain't spending it on stuff that's stupid. She's spending it on stuff that actually means something, that actually is needed, not something more so wanted. So why are you sitting there playing your mom and your aunt's face? Why are you playing their faces like that? Girl, they know that they drug dealers and they know that they stashing money. And I really do not blame her. They're putting that money on her property. Well, at least she didn't find drugs. At least it's just money. But wait till James finds out about that. He is going to have a pretty fit. But then again, when him and Melissa get back together, because they going to get back together. Because, girl, he already got in his mind that you two got something going on. And he's going to eventually put two and two together and figure it out. As for Jocelyn and Ralphie, neither one of y'all need businesses at this point. Y'all suck when it comes down to doing business. Jocelyn, all the businesses that you've ran and all of them that you're running, at the end of the day, Ralphie is not ready to be a businessman. He's not. Because the fact that he's too emotionally invested in Momo, the fact that you keep letting your brother get you in so much trouble. If it wasn't for Melissa, you would have never met Momo. And not only that, how are you going to date Momo knowing that her and Melissa got issues? See, that's what I'm saying. And then, you got D. He just as stupid too. Y'all done let this girl get y'all whipped sexually to the point that y'all up here spending money. But yet and still, the women that really want to hold you down, that really got your back, y'all don't want. But y'all want the ones that only want you for money. That would never want you when you were broke. Never want you if you didn't have what you have. But then again, what do I know? So like I said, I don't feel bad for either one of them at this point. Because that fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You fool me after that, it's just all on me at this point. I'm just stupid and dumb at this point. So I don't understand why neither one of them cannot understand what's going on. Indeed, you need to have a conversation with Ralphie and tell Ralphie the truth. And like I said yesterday, I need Wiley to have a conversation with Diva so that way she can figure out what's going on with Miss Momo. Now, as for Sonny and Sean, them two gonna end up getting together. There's no ands, it's buzz maybe about it. They're gonna end up getting together, and it's not gonna be because of Jocelyn, because he's not interested in Jocelyn. He likes Jocelyn, but really they don't have anything really in common, to be honest. Jocelyn is just a beautiful woman. But again, it go right back to what I said. Just because somebody's beautiful doesn't mean there's any type of substance there. Not saying that Jocelyn don't have substance, because she definitely does. But there are a lot of women that just don't have substance. Meaning they can't have a serious conversation with a man about serious topics. And there are men that like to have serious topics. It's not just about what you look like. They want to know what you bring to the table. And even though, yes, Jocelyn brings a lot to the table, but her and Sean just don't have anything really in common. Whereas Sonny is into fitness, Sean is into fitness. Both of them have been through similar experiences. So they're more so compatible. But do I think Jocelyn would be upset if Sonny got with Sean? I don't think so. And I'm going to explain why. Because at the end of the day, yes, she does like him, but she looks at him more of a friend than she does anything else. It's the same thing like what happened with Amber. So you see how this stuff just keeps regurgitating itself? So now you have Sonny and now you have Jocelyn that are now in the same predicament as Amber and Shayla. It's like they regurgitate the same situations, and that's how I feel in that situation. As for Erica and Sarah, I'm glad you told her what happened, because she is going to confront him. And when she does, he needs to tell her the truth about the situation. So Erica, because Erica knows she lying. Erica knows that Lawrence didn't sleep with her. And I think it's going to be Erica that's going to pull that Gina situation when it came to Martin, the teacher, that tried to make it seem like there was something going on to basically get rid of Gina, and then came on to him. She said, he said, you want me? And she was like, no, I want you. Walked in, and there go Gina. That's gonna be Erica. And that girl is not pregnant. And then the fact that her friend was trying to tell Nina, you are a beautiful girl. You can have anybody that you want. But the fact that she can't let this go, it is no different than Shayla. But yet, y'all not talking about that in the same godforsaken category. The only difference is her and Lawrence are not sleeping together. And they never slept together. It was a setup. She set up Lawrence to make him believe that he slept with her. That man was completely drugged, and we know that. The only difference is Lawrence was drugged and Anthony was drunk. But yet, we still not chastising these women for the fact of the manipulation of it all. Now, as far as what Lawrence went through, it wasn't right. And I don't even know why they're even doing this. We want Erica and Lawrence to be together, and we want DC and Sarah to be together. And that should be that. But Erica, the fact that Sarah is right. That girl is about to be in college. You know her niece's situation. She needs a place to sleep. And Jada don't be over there as much. If anything, yes, if Jada comes over there, yes, she can probably sleep in another room. It ain't like Sarah can't put her in a different room. At the end of the day, Sarah, are you going to try to find your other niece? And where she at? Because you need to find out where she at. Now, I hope her sister is okay and she's in rehab and she's getting the help that she needs. At least, I hope so. But where your mom and daddy at? Because that's who should be involved in this. Not you. Your mom and daddy should be involved. Now, as for Amber, the fact that you're still asking people should you go on these dates is ridiculous. But I love what Mama Brenda said. I'm glad she said exactly what I've been saying about Wayne from day one. I'm glad she said it. Because I've been saying from day one that Wayne is no better than what Shayla did. If anything, Wayne is worse because he never wanted Amber. And yet he slept with her anyway. Still was trying to convince her to sleep with Amber. So what's the difference between Wayne and Shayla? Nothing. Wayne was just the first serpent. He's the same serpent that came into the Garden of Eden, aka their relationship, and destroyed it. And then there was Shayla. Shayla just took over where Wayne left off, took the same playbook that Wayne did, and did it to Anthony. Except Anthony was drunk. That is the only difference. So when that therapist, aka counselor, says that, I'm kind of glad she's saying that. Because it's the truth. It don't matter whether or not it was before or after the marriage. The point is, they were in a relationship when it happened. A relationship is not any different in girlfriend and boyfriend than husband and wife. Because you have people that live together that are not husband and wife in the eyes of man, but in the eyes of God, they're a family because they went and they had children. So you can basically do vows without a priest and do vows to each other, make commitments to each other, and make commitments to God without a preacher. You don't have to sign a sheet of paper for that. You don't. So at the end of the day, do I have to go sign